Been talking about this all week. The start of ski season. White Pass, Mission Ridge opening today, and Crystal Mountain opens on Monday. The summit at Snoqualmie open to everybody starting today. So we wanted to talk with an expert about gear. And joining us now, Tracy Gibbons, former member of the U.S. ski team at Sturtevant's in Bellevue. Tracy, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I know people are excited to get up and hit the slopes, and some people may not have done much of this before. So what are the basics that folks need, and how do we keep it affordable?
Well, definitely a lot of people have gotten into the sport, want to get into the sport. COVID's pushed people outside, which is great. We do rentals for folks that are getting into it. They can do it as a season rental. Kids' stuff starts at $169 for a whole setup for skis or snowboard. Come in, pick it up now, use it for the season, bring it back in the spring. So that's a great option. We do that from kids through adults and at a variety of different ability levels. So that's a great way to start. And at our Ski Mart store, you can also get some discounted clothing, helmets, goggles, all that. Or, of course, at Sturtevant's, we've got all the premier new gear to outfit you as well.
Yeah. And what about finding used gear? What would you suggest for that?
Actually, our Ski Mart store does some consignment products, so customers have brought in their lightly used gear that they're most often that kids have grown out of. So that's another great opportunity, and they're just here in Bellevue as well.
And you kind of touched on it right there. I mean, and that's kind of the key for growing skiers, you know, our kids. You know, sometimes used gear, rental gear, that can be really important. But one of the most important aspects are those boots. You know, if you don't have good boots, it's going to be tough to ski properly.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the time why we would really recommend, again, coming to a store versus trying to maybe do it through a friend or online or whatnot, because how the boot fits is definitely what's going to make your day better or not so great. So we really pride ourselves here on making sure, even with a rental boot, that we're sizing you accordingly. We have a multitude of boots to choose from within our rental fleet. So again, finding a boot that's comfortable. No, they're not bedroom slippers, but comfortable is great.
There you go. And you know, one of the interesting things is the technology and how it's improved over the years. What about the new stuff this year for the more advanced skiers?
All kinds of new stuff, and I guess one of the things that I'd really like to point out is some safety gear for the experienced skier. They might have all the cool, newest, greatest skis. Again, fat skis for a powder day, take people into the backcountry, so some safety gear, a transceiver, a probe, a shovel, an airbag. Those are things the more experienced skier might not have in their collection yet, but should definitely look into.
And how about for folks that are heading up to the mountains? You know, there's going to be a lot of snow on the roads this weekend. Even for folks that aren't going to be hitting the slopes, they're going to have to be dealing with that when we're talking about snow coming down in feet.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have a lot of snow. So again, plan ahead. Again, get your gear ahead of time. Waiting till the last minute is a real challenge in today's world. So planning ahead, know the road conditions, know where you're going. Get the gear and get up there and have a great time.
Do you guys sell out of rental gear at a pretty early point in the season?
Yeah, actually, our season rental gear is already getting quite low. We definitely do daily, weekly, and weekend rentals, so there's definitely still gear available, but the season rental stuff is definitely getting quite low at this point.
Gotcha. So there you go. There's a heads up. Tracy Gibbons, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Have a great one.
You too.